Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Hero Cantare. Now in today's video we're going to be doing a showcase on the brand new character we got yesterday, which is Maitreya Mujin. We're going to be testing out his ability, seeing it whether or not it's good, whether or not you guys should summon, and yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to 3k subscribers. At 3k subscribers I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get right into the video. To start off, I would like to apologize for not being able to post the summoning video. Unfortunately, I deleted it by accident, which I obviously didn't plan for that to happen. So yeah, no summoning video, but I did manage to get him within my 90 summons. And then with the pity, I managed to pull Satan, which, yeah, obviously as you can tell, I really didn't want him. I saw another guy summoning, I believe his name was Brody. He did like 4 pities and he only got Satan and didn't get a single Mujin Park. That was pretty hard to watch. I believe that was like probably the second time for me that I've ever that I've not gotten a character, the main character I wanted, from a pity. So maybe there's something wrong with the pity, not really too sure. Anyway, let's go into the character and we can test him out. Now, I'm going to go over my brief opinions of this character right now. So right now, I got him to 4 stars. I only managed to pull 1 copy of him, so I farmed the rest from the hero dungeon and then used some of the golden staff memory stones to upgrade him. Oh yeah, if you are able to see this, I managed to get the vampire guy. Now, do I feel like I was worth it? Absolutely not. However, I am a collector, so I must collect every single character in this game. So yeah, as you can see, I got all the unholy blood characters to 6 stars, and that's why I was able to get this vampire character. However, I'm going to recall every single one of them, probably except Hente Hang, but I'm definitely going to recall Father Michael, and maybe not Anya Park, because if I want to build the bleeding. However, all my bleed units have already been recalled, so I guess I need to remove her as well. So I'll probably recall all of them. Hente Hang is actually pretty good in terms of dealing damage. If you take a look at that, he also does, I believe, pierce attack, which makes him a good attacker. If we take a look at the new Mujin Park, he also has pierce attack. Now, I'm not really too sure if this is going to be the norm for every new attacker class unit, but it looks like they're giving everyone pierce attack, which is pretty good because for a character to deal a massive amount of damage, pierce attack is needed. Now, is he better than King Dark? I don't think so, because King Dark has immunity and damage immunity, which is pretty good. Now, he does have damage immunity for 1 turn at the start, which is pretty good. Now, I do think this guy could actually counter King Dark if you test him out in PvP. I'm going to go over the strategy that you could possibly run with him. So with PvP, you want to put him first, and then you want to make sure that obviously he has the damage immunity for the first turn. So if you look at his second passive, if he gets hit with a 3rd chain skill, it inflicts the opponent's passive seal for 2 turns, which means King Dark will unable to be immune to damage. Then you can use your King Dark and nuke the other King Dark. But you can't really expect this character to survive for more than 2 turns, but you only really need him for one purpose, and that's to inflict the passive seal. Now, another way you can run him is, if you take a look at that, where is it? I believe that one of his skills can remove debuffs. Yeah, over here, the 1st chain removes buffs, so you could use that on the King Dark as well. Removes his damage immunity, and now you can kill him. I wish his 2nd chain actually does that as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't. His 3rd chain is also absolute attack, which means it's going to be dealing a massive amount of damage. Now, to go over my quick opinions on him, I think he's going to be an amazing PvE character because he's definitely going to be hitting pretty hard. His crit rate, in terms of the gear I have on him right now, is pretty good. I see him critting every single time. Let's go to him right now. Sorry about that. Let's see the crit rate, 66%, but he seems to be critting every single time, which is pretty nice. I upgraded the 2nd chain, probably will upgrade the 1st chain. Now, personally, because I am a huge God of High School fan, and because Mujin Park, this form of him, is the main villain in the God of High School saga, or the God of High School webtoon, that it was the main reason why I summoned for him. And also, he has the coolest art in the game right now, in my opinion. Before, he used to be King Dark for the best male character in the game in terms of design. Now, to me, it's Maitreya Mujin Park, and I'm so happy I pulled him. As a collector and a huge fan of the webtoon, I definitely wanted to summon for him. He's not even a bad unit. You can definitely use him in teams and stuff like that, especially with his chain passive, where if he gets hit with 1st chain, he inflicts himself with buff or shield, which is pretty good. All you need to do now is just increase his HP and you should be good. Anyways, let's go and test him out with his damage. Obviously, I tested his damage out with King Dark and Crusader Muriel. Obviously, he doesn't deal that much damage compared to them. So Crusader Muriel, if we take a look at his stats, he's triple S obviously, and you can see the damage, all these stats. Go to King Dark as well. Yep, this is all of that. And then if you go to Maitreya Mujin Park, this is it. So as you can tell, attack is not that high. However, his crit armor crash is pretty good. What do I expect him to do? Quite a bit of damage. Now, his second chain, I've realized that he only attacks one opponent with good attack or good ability. So if I select this character over here and you watch his ability, he's going to hit that character more than 5 times, which means this character over here is going to take more damage than both the characters behind. So if we go and take a look at this and compare it with Crusader Muriel, and I believe this should be it. Max damage 171, which is pretty good. However, it's only on the first character, and then it's the same damage with Crusader Muriel, as you can see. Actually, now that I think about it, it did the same damage as Crusader Muriel, but only to one unit, which is pretty weird. I'm gonna go back, exit out, go back in. Like I said, if you are worried about a character dealing damage, don't worry about that. He is going to be dealing a good amount of damage, and he's not a bad unit. I definitely want to get him to triple S. However, my next triple S character is going to be the Queen No Name and White, but I might work on him, get him to 6 stars and test out his damage a little bit more. As you can see, his level is only 90, whilst the Crusader Muriel is level 105. So yeah, go back again. Let's test out the damage. So the highest we saw was 175, for the lowest it was 65. So yeah, he hit 65 there and 45 over there. So the damage he deals overall is not going to be higher than Crusader Muriel, but you can definitely expect him to deal quite a bit of damage on one unit. Need to test him later on in the future to see this damage. However, you want to see him get hit. As you can see, he got the shield, which means he's not going to be taking any damage. I say the last time he had the damage immunity, so obviously he wasn't taking any damage. But with this, I want to see how much damage he can take. This one removes buffs, so yeah, I want to see how much damage he can take. And they're not attacking him. Why is it when I want them to attack, they don't? Let's see. Nope, again. Okay, he got hit. The shield is procced, but fortunately the shield doesn't get procced when he gets hit. He gets procced after he gets hit, which isn't good. If he got procced immediately after getting hit or before he got hit, it would have been a very, very good character. Now all you need to do is just recover his HP. I believe his shield should still be active or should still block some of the damage. Let's see. Recover his HP. He gets attacked. Okay, died. Yeah. Not going to be a better tank than Crusader Muriel, as you saw. Crusader Muriel, even though she doesn't deal that much damage compared to King Dark, she's probably the best or safest attacker to use because of her shield, which, in my opinion, if Maitreya Mujin Park was like that, it would have been top tier. So yeah, based on what I can see right now, PvE is pretty good. PvP, you can definitely run the strat that I was just mentioning before with the passive seal or the removal of the buff for King Dark. However, I'm pretty sure you can run other units that can do that, but the passive seal is what I would recommend the strategy you use with him. But that's only if the opponent King Dark does the third chain. If it doesn't do the third chain, it's pretty much GG's for you. But I'm pretty sure every unit is running, or everyone's King Dark is probably going to use the third chain at the first slot. So yeah, you can definitely inflict the passive seal and then use your King Dark to kill, which is basically how you can run this guy with your team. However, based on my opinion, he isn't a must-have summon. However, if you're a huge God of High School fan or you're a collector, this is a must-have in terms of just collecting a character, and this design is just so good. So yeah, that is my overall opinion on Maitreya Mujin Park. It could have been improved in my opinion, especially with his second chain. Why is he only dealing more damage to one unit? As you can see, it says random opponent total hits 5 times. However, if you select the character, that character will just get the 5 hit, making sure they deal quite a bit of damage. I will test him out in the future because I definitely want to get him to. Now, if you guys haven't noticed how they're releasing characters, so the first character we got released was the villain for Tower of God, which was Rachel, and then for the villain of God of High School, they released Maitreya Mujin Park. So what I'm predicting is that they're going to release in 2 weeks time the villain of Hardcore Leveling Warrior, which could be a unit from Giga. So it's going to be Sam or Light. We already have Light right here, but if you take a look at Light, is if you go in game, and you use Light's EX skill, where is he? You will be able to see the form that I am predicting if Light ever gets into the game, second version into the game. They'll probably give him his EX skill or the EX way he looks. Where's the EX? Yeah, he does have EX. You can take a look at how he looks. Like, you can see the form a little bit here. So yeah, I'm expecting that to be added in the game. Now they might actually give us Hardcore Leveling Warrior, the main character, again. I don't want to spoil it, but they might bring him in the next one, which I definitely want to summon for. What I'm gonna do is just carry on saving for 2 weeks, and hopefully within those 2 weeks I can make another video summoning on a brand new Hardcore Leveling Warrior. I'm hoping it is Hardcore Leveling Warrior. It isn't guaranteed, but based on my thoughts, it is gonna be Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to 3K subscribers. Stay tuned for more content on Hero Cantare. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.